Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense at any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's Daniels. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Demetrius Knight leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Daniels looking to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarvion overshowed. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night. And by the way, laid a pretty good hard on the commissioner for going across the stage. He knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
His throw incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Phillips. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on.
40-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Daniels. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Alert!
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn that for a first down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. Touchdown! Brenton Strange from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, Phillips. And this one incomplete.
Keep missing
Too
his
much
fucking
contact to hold on
passes.
to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Bullshit.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to
That's
their
crazy.
advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit,
what's-
and
this-
pick up
this is
yardage.
bullshit.
But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
That's complete to Palmer. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw. Phillips. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Trey Palmer, 31 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they'll put more points up on the board.
2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Now Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Back to throw. Daniels. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Why nobody running that? Look at your man, I'm in the main defense.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown Washington. Taking it in. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 50.
1st down, and they go right back to Blue. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Operating from the gun, Phillips. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun, Phillips. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey Palmer, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the 2nd half. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he stopped immediately there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Open man, it's Palmer. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in Week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Wow.
That's taken in by Palmer. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Get
Now
the
Daniel's going to keep it.
Motherfucker, yo, are you serious, yo?
Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out.
53 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead.
That shit's so fucking ass. It's ridiculous, yo.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now
Fucking X-Factor
21-14.
tight end drop. Everything going his way.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, and getting him in for 6 points. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive.
Look at this. This is my X-Factor tight end. He can't catch nothing. He open.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Phillips. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be taken down
First fucking catch all by him. That's crazy, man.
And they're going to speed things up here.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
They go again with Blue. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Phillips.
Oh, God, yo.
That's going to be intercepted.
Are you fucking shitting me, yo?
And the Commanders are going to take possession
Come on.
here at their own.
Look at this bullshit. Oh, come.
3. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not lapping it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Yo,
Daniel's going to keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
come on, man. Come on, bro. What the
End up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Commanders.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he is into the end zone.
So, I put you in man coverage. You're in man coverage. You're in man coverage. '97. Where the fuck is you going?
For a Washington touchdown. Brenton Strange already already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for our Cowboys.
Back to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
You just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there, but lost double-digit yards on that sack.
And he knocks the ball away. This was incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Phillips. Left side here, that's the tight end fair. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Back now in Arlington. They go with Blue between the tackles. And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal as they take this down to about the 3. And quickly they get to the line. Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Open man, the former
Hey, come on. Yeah. Hit the man and everything. Look at all the passes that my tight end dropped.
And they'll get this wide pass midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
He bless you.
Ready, hot 70, hot 70.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
Man, y'all suck, man.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Take Bigsby. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
At the 45-yard line.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Deputy!
And they'll begin by running the option. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Go! Cowboy 80!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Come on! Hey.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Phillips throwing to start the drive. Under pressure, and they get to him again. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Phillips now from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Defense.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And a short gain down to about the 33. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
on third down. He'll drop to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 17.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Walker has it. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from the home, so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
19 Tiger.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
To throw is Daniels. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now we'll whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
6 yards.
Alert! Alert!
3rd down.
Let's go! Go! Go!